This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Been working together almost a year now, PJV.
It has been a year.
Yeah, actually some news on that coming up in the Bone Phone. I believe it's an anniversary this week, according to one of our Bone Phone callers.
Yeah, I feel like I started on August 17th of last year.
Okay.
Is that right?
Iron Mike sent an email out about a week ago.
Well, I had officially started earlier than actually coming on the air.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And somebody on the Bone Phone made mention of that.
Yes, about a couple of anniversaries coming up.
People are
Okay, that's
keeping track.
awesome.
Yeah, they're on that stuff. But I was just going to say that I think we've officially achieved special friend status with getting a text message Sunday night. And we asked you to do this, Vicki, but to actually come through, because I would never remember to do that. And God bless you, because both Joe and I got the text about traffic reminders this morning.
Yeah, the railway closures, they've since been opened up now, I think. We've got confirmation on the one on Lage. They were doing some rail work.
Railway, yeah.
Yeah, and also on Lindenwood Drive. So all of our routes were affected.
You know what's great is I was driving down Kenaston last night going southbound. And my wife said to me, don't forget about the railway crossing. There's the detour sign, as it was on the side. I said, don't worry. I appreciate it. But Vicki's giving us...
We got the text.
That's I said to my wife, it's over. I don't even need you anymore. Vicki's got my back.
The list of things I need you for just went down one notch, Christy.
I'm telling you. What a nice reminder, though, it was from you, Vicki. Thank you.
I will repeat, though, and I apologies. I know we mentioned this right off the top. I'm not sure if you just did mention it again, Vicki, but the Lage situation is open this morning.
Yeah, perfect.
Like on my way in, I was all ready for the detour, and no, I was good to
So
go.
wait, I told you to avoid the detour and you still went that way?
No, the detour, I was coming up to
okay.
it. Like I would have had to go right through, I would have had to go through Dugald and Lage and take a different route, but I was
Gotcha.
able to turn left onto Lage.
I will
Perfect.
say this. The city did a wonderful job, or the construction company, whoever took care of the signs, to get them up there ahead of time about the Kenaston and Lindenwood Drive one, because it's been up for a week. But they even have the detour signs up that takes you down Sterling Line to Waverly, by the way.
Yeah.
If you're taking the detour.
Okay. Just don't start texting me with grocery reminders, because that's my wife's world.
Okay, I don't want to step on her toes.
No. I get one every other day, a little grocery list, Bone Phone on the way.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Okay, roads and budgets. This came up. Well, it comes up all the time. Why do we do construction this way? And what the hell? Why are we redoing the same projects every year?
Hey, for the gentleman calling about poor road construction from the companies, I guess at the 59 perimeter, you guys kind of already touched on it, but it actually has to do with provincial budgets, maybe some municipality budgets too. But basically, our government believes that it's more cost-effective to use poor qualities of roads and to repeat redoing those roads than to spend big bucks and do the roads with better quality products or materials. You could say they do this for a variety of reasons. So yeah, it's a budget thing. So next time you vote, find out what do they actually support. And if you're really interested, go check out the budget. You'll find out where your money's going to.
So be informed. I like that part at the end.
Yeah.
And a little insight as to how they do things, right? We'd rather do them, they'd rather do them, according to the caller, over and over than to spend more money and do them with better quality.
I guess it keeps some people employed.
I would say, yeah, it keeps the construction industry humming along. Mm-hmm. All right, L. George. I don't believe we've heard from him since World Cup.
Once.
Maybe once,
Once
yeah.
after World Cup.
Okay, well, this is a nice call here.
Buenos dias, PJB. This is El George, Latino rock and roll. So I want to just throw a fact. There's several good, very good bands of Latino music here in Winnipeg. One of those, probably the best two here, are Leon and the Strangers and El Boludo del Rock. I want to invite you, all of you guys, to Blue Note Park on August 11 at 8 o'clock. El Boludo del Rock and Leon and the Strangers will be there. We'll be playing a lot on making a great tribute to great bands. One key aspect then, and the most proud aspect for me, my oldest girl, my girl will be playing with the Boluda del Rock. It will be her first big stage show.
Wow.
This is for me a moment I'm proud. I've been playing the guitar since I'm 8 years old. Rock and roll para siempre.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Okay.
yeah. Para siempre.
That's
I
great.
like that.
I love El George, and good for his family, good for his daughter.
Yeah.
That'd be very exciting.
Tomorrow night. And this is a great town for music outdoors. So Blue Note Park tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Crazy Craig, of course. This guy remembers the anniversaries, especially. He's been following you, Vicki, for a long time.
Yeah.
Crazy Craig, and big week here at City, according to him.
Here I am sitting here listening to H on a Sunday morning, and it just dawned on me. It's 1 year this week. Happy anniversary, happy 1 year anniversary, Miss Vicki on Tuesday. And then 1 year ago on Thursday would be the race of the century. Congratulations again to Rager and everything else like that. Vicky's been an awesome addition to 92 and that, and I've been loving it ever since, even more ever since. Not that I didn't stop loving it any less. But anyway, I'm just wishing you guys an awesome week. And again, catch you at the end of the week with Anne Hathaway's Fourth Movie of the Year and the Oak Street Crazy Craig. Peace.
Yeah,
1 year tomorrow for Vicki.
Yeah.
And then a week later was the race of the century. What did he say, the 17th?
I thought
think
he said.
that's
Is that what he
Could have
said?
been, but
Yeah.
he did not acknowledge the bronze medal winner.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, great. Vicky's anniversary, super duper.
All the big races, they get gold, silver, bronze.
Sure.
Not with the race of the century. We stopped at silver. Poor Phil never got his glory. Where's the flowers?
close.
Where's the flowers for the guy?
Come on. So you're saying that it's not this week, the race of the century anniversary. It's next week.
I'm not sure. My memory isn't as good as.
we'll have to look into those dates, but he might be right.
Nah, race of the century was August 13th. I just looked back on my calendar.
Okay.
Because I thought you started and right away we were into the race.
It was very close, yes.
Okay, so that's two big anniversaries this week.
Wait a second. I also have race of the century in my calendar for the 12th. Both
You
days.
did one on your own.
Yeah, I probably needed to get there a day early.
It was the qualifying heats. All right. I like it when people are creative on the bone phone.
Just was driving down the perimeter and saw some poor SOB lose their front tire. So remember, get your tires torqued if you change them or something. But it made me think of a good song by the late Kenny Rogers. Picked a fine time to leave me loose wheel. 3 normal tires and a 4th in the field. You picked a fine time to leave me loose wheel.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
If I can live my whole life and never lose a tire while I'm driving, I'll be happy. That's
Singing
terrifying.
Kenny Rogers classics?
Okay, let's wrap with this one. It's Hooligan with a message for Eve. If you don't know, Eve is always very positive. She calls with her weekly dose of positivity. And as you can imagine, Hooligan not quite on the same page with all this positivity.
This call is about Eve, the happiest person in the world. Most of us give me sarcasm here and that, but, I thought about it for a couple of days. I thought, I'll try and, be relaxed and calm. Well, no, it's impossible. Like, there's nothing against you, Eve. If you can be the happiest person in the world and not anything bother you, that's great. But me, I choose to let things bother me because that's how I am. And I get angry, and I will argue, and so forth. And I challenge this to you, Eve. You spend a day with me, and I want to see if you can maintain your composure. And you don't have to call and say, I'm an a-hole. I have coworkers that say that to me every day.
Now we got Hooligan and Eve hanging out. Positive.
And he's trying to bring her down.
Right? That's
I'll
like
break your positivity, Eve.
they're going to be like battery mates, right? There's the positive and
Yeah.
the negative.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Okay, thank you very much to Crazy Craig on the bone phone for pointing out that it's a big week here at 92.1 City, specifically PJV, because it's a couple big anniversaries, and we've been grinding this out off air, and we've sorted it all out.
Yeah, it's August 13th, the official day of the race of the century, the
August.
Bone Phone Invitational.
And then my first day was August 11th. So tomorrow will be the PJV anniversary.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's Vicki Shea anniversary. Thursday is the race of the century anniversary.
Yeah, I should have remembered because that's the same.
Shut up.
It's my brother's birthday.
You remembered my anniversary.
I
one
do.
year.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah, bailed me out. I got some an edible arrangement sent over to my wife.
Yeah,
so
nothing wrong with that.
that's great.
Yeah, I love those.
So I don't know.
What else are you going to get at the last minute outside of flowers?
I've been planning this fruit for a long time,
Yes,
honey.
well, you don't want it to spoil.
You better throw some extra pineapple on top of that.
Timing is everything.
I almost forgot. So are we what do you guys think? Should we do something special for the anniversaries this week?
I guess we could.
Like get some food in here?
Sounds like a lot of work.
Edible arrangement sounds like a great idea.
Edible arrangements for everybody.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Here's what's trending with Philly Joe and Vicky.
Zendaya was just named the highest grossing actor of 2026 with her movies pulling in over $2.2 billion around the world. So let's go down the list here. She was in Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is huge. Just had another great weekend at the box office.
Broke a Avengers Endgame record.
Yeah, that's right. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, another movie called The Drama, and she's not even done because Dune Part 3 is supposed to come out in December.
Wow.
So just like a stellar year for her. Her husband, Tom Holland, is in the new Spider-Man and The Odyssey as well. So it's been as a couple, they're raking it in.
I heard they can't paint a room together, though. They argue all the time. Making movies is not a problem. They each have their own trailer.
It's that stuff around the house.
It's that stuff around the mansion.
Yeah. By the way, The Odyssey is now Christopher Nolan's highest grossing movie. It passed, I think, $1.1 billion. Before that, it was The Dark Knight Rises. And it's also been IMAX's biggest release of all time. So,
would you call Christopher Nolan the biggest director going right now? One of them for sure.
yeah, he's up there for sure. And this one's for the gamers. Songs from Ozzy Osbourne, The Who, Styx, Metallica, and the White Stripes will be part of the massive soundtrack for Madden NFL 27. Do you play Madden ever?
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
We really like actually college football. They came out with I guess you'd call it competition to Madden, but we play that a lot in our house, the college football version of Madden.
There's a
Okay.
Madden movie coming out with Nicolas Cage,
Yeah.
and he looks a lot like a slimmer version of Madden, but it's going right to streaming, apparently.
Oh, is it? Not
Yeah.
coming to theaters. Okay. Yeah, to see Nick Cage in that wig.
Well, he's got the hair. Yeah, he's got the
it's
Madden
such a
hair.
weird look.
Yes,
It's so
yes.
weird to see him that way. Anyway, the new Madden comes out this Thursday, and if you want to peek at the soundtrack, they've already got it out on Apple Music and Spotify.
Excellent. And I want to throw out there HBO's House of Dragons Season 3 wrapped up season finale last night.
Did you watch it?
Yes, I did.
And?
It was awesome. It was
Lived up to the hype.
a lot of people saying the best episode so far in the 3 seasons. Like big time battle scenes, dragons, betrayal, all like some key deaths. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Okay.
Please don't. I haven't seen the first 3 seasons.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
On a Monday morning, and did you seriously, Vicky, have a family stop by Bass Pro Shops on the weekend and sing you a song?
Yeah, I got Holy Divers sang back to me by Izzy. And she was there with her sister Lexi, their mom Catherine. I know Andrew, their dad is a big listener. And
Andrew the tile guy.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did a little Holy Diver duet there.
So you jumped in with them, or they just performed it for you?
Well, we tried to do kind of a back and forth, but we got a little shy in some spots. So anyways,
You are that way. I
yeah.
know. Quite shy.
Intimidating.
I'm so shy. Yeah.
Look, Andrew was nice enough to send us some video this morning on the text line, and I'll just play it here for you. This isn't Vicky. This is his. So he has. Is it 2 daughters
Yeah,
that we're singing?
Izzy and Lexi.
Okay.
Holy Diver! Holy Diver! Holy Diver!
They got the power. They got the volume.
Oh,
going.
yeah.
In the video, it looks like she's on top of her dresser in front of a TV.
It's the only way to do it.
They're going to be on Canada's Got Talent one day, and when they run the little back story, they're going to
Yeah.
run that clip right there. That's awesome.
Yeah, very cute.
Makeshift stage on. You be careful on top of that dresser. That looks dangerous. We don't need you falling off it while you sing songs for Vicki. That's a first. I've never had anybody come by and on location and sing me a song.
Well, maybe next time.
That's pretty
That's
incredible. Unbelievable. Did you ever do air bands growing up, like with your buddies? Like play a song and get the old air guitar going, or get a hockey stick and use that as a guitar?
Definitely did that with my brother and my cousin. We called ourselves DMV, and we just like air played to Roxette songs.
Roxette.
Yeah.
That was the
She's
act.
got the look. They were big back then.
Yeah,
Roxette's
sure.
got some hits. I like my, there's some good Roxette songs.
Did you actually perform in an airband?
Yes, we did. Grade 5. Heaven's on Fire by Kiss. You know,
Nice.
we weren't that great, but man, we were having so much fun there on stage.
Did you guys do the makeup and the costumes?
No,
or
this was Heaven's on Fire non-makeup Kiss.
Gotcha.
They were very smart. It was going to get very expensive if they went the other Kiss. One of the guys in that band said, no.
It's way easier.
It's too
We don't
much
do the
work.
makeup.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
Price is Right game is back at 8:10 this morning with Shoppers Drug Mart.
Yeah, that's a $500 gift card, by the way. We're going to do
huge.
that every day this week. There's a bunch of great things going on at Shoppers Drug Mart this week that they want to celebrate. So they've included us. And I was just looking at this, actually. Save 20% off almost anything in the store over the next 2 days.
At Shoppers?
Yeah, 20%.
Oh, yeah. I love it when they do that.
And they tell you to open your PC Optimum app, get your coupon, start saving, and this goes until tomorrow. This is when this sale ends. And then they got some other specials starting up.
I love Shoppers. Well-known fact on this program.
Yeah.
I am a big fan. Yeah, I can just go in there and kill a lot of time and fill up my little basket, talk to my pharmacist.
Well, now you can get birth control.
There you go.
A little bit of everything.
Two's enough kids for you, Phil.
That's right. I got to go talk to. Won't he be surprised when I go? So about the birth control, and then at 7:45 as well, we've got a super pack of Burt Block Party tickets.
I'm going to call it the double dip. You're going to get tickets to see Killswitch Engage on Thursday night, and we'll set you up for Sunday night to see Collective Soul.
You didn't like super pack?
Yeah, Super Pack's good
But you
too.
went with a different name that I
Yeah.
actually like better. But you
Yeah.
know, super pack was
No,
a
Super Pack's good, but if somebody thinks, because there's 2 other nights, I don't have the full Super Pack, Phil. I've only got 2 of the nights, so I went with the double dip.
Damn it.
Now that you said Super Pack, now what?
The double dip sounds tastier, too, somehow.
Fun Dip.
Yeah.
Remember Fun Dip?
Oh, Fun Dip was bad.
Come on. What was bad about
It was
Fun
just
Dip?
like, it was basically the dust from a pixie stick, wasn't it? And then you lick something.
In a bag.
It got all sticky from your saliva. Oh,
I
what a
was-
terrible candy.
In a bag, but at least it was an individual pack.
That's true. Yeah, you never share a Fun Dip, that's for sure.
What about Fizz? Did you like Fizz?
Oh, I love Fizz,
Just
yeah.
explode in your mouth. Mm-hmm. Joe, as we change gears from Fizz and Fun Dip to frogs, you're telling us off air that Christy ran into a frog while cutting the grass?
Well, she was cutting the grass, and all of a sudden, this thing hopped up in front of her, and she goes, wow, I can't tell you the last time I saw a frog, like in our yard. And I said, I can't tell you the last time I saw a frog. Mm-hmm. Like, are they still out there in big numbers in people's yards?
I
mean,
they're
I'm
out
sure
in,
outside the city,
Saint
but
Pierre Jolie for
Yeah.
the follies, but that's all I
you
know.
can't have the follies
No.
without the frogs. You're right. But
just
what I'm
be
saying
follies.
is, in the city, I can't tell you the last time, but I remember as kids, we used to grab them all the time. Like,
Really?
and find
I've
them.
never seen a frog in the city.
Really?
They're around. I saw on social media somebody dealing with some frogs in their basement.
Oh.
Oh,
I guess it
jeez.
depends how close you are to some the type,
Water source.
some water source that they frogs
Ah.
would hang out in.
Close to the river. I'm about a block from the river, so that could be it.
Was it a big frog or just like a tiny little
No,
one?
it was a good, like, decent size.
Yeah.
You would notice a jump, yeah.
Yikes.
Thank God she didn't clip it. That wouldn't have been
that
fun.
would- yeah.
but,
So not a but not a giant bullfrog. The kind of
no.
the terrifying.
Wasn't like
huge
the
frogs.
size of the ceramic one people would have in their house. It's not like a foot long frog.
Because that one ain't moving. He's just gonna
No.
stare down your lawnmower. No, I mean I have seen them around, but and it would make sense where you are, Joe, that you would get the odd frog, but you haven't seen them in a while.
No, but
so-
I'm hearing from a few people that quite a few out there.
Well, be careful when you're cutting the grass.
Hot dog guy says he goes frog catching all the time still, but he lives outside the city.
And what does he do with them when he catches them?
I don't know. I don't ask.
Because frog catching all the time.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. Ever feel like you're being pushed or pulled in more directions than you can even begin to process? When life demands more than you can give at work, in your relationship, or at home, Talkspace can help. Talkspace provides convenient online access to therapy, psychiatry, and mental health support. Just answer a few questions online and Talkspace will match you with a licensed provider in less than 2 days, with some even offering same-day appointments. Chat with a therapist over live video, audio, or messaging so you can get mental health support that fits your lifestyle and schedule. No taking time off work, no commuting to an office, and no waiting room. Just support that meets you right where you are. Best of all, Talkspace is covered by most major insurance plans with an average copay of $15. Get space when you need it with Talkspace. And now, you can get $80 off your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Get $80 off your first month with promo code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com. That's Talkspace.com.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Joe, the frog Christy found, it wasn't like a yellow, like golden, was it?
No.
Because that's a poison frog.
Your greenish variety, the normal.
The golden dart frog or golden poison arrow frog.
You doing research again?
I'm doing some research. I just wanted to make sure
the
you didn't have...
golden frog, that you would think that would be the best frog,
Sure,
right?
yeah.
When have you ever heard golden not be a good?
Any of those running around in Canada?
I don't think so. Here we go. It's found in the rainforests of Colombia.
Okay.
So
Well, I'll tell you
So when
what.
she's mowing the lawn there, just tell her to watch out
A couple of months ago is the rainforest of Manitoba. Like, we were getting nailed pretty good.
That's
but,
right. So you don't have anything to worry about, but I did worry for a second there. By the way, a lot of people talking about frogs and the
quite a few
different frogs they've had on their property.
They're kind of cute, actually, some of the pictures that people are sending in with the spots and stuff.
You're supposed to kiss them, aren't you?
That's what
Kiss
I
the
hear.
frog, find a prince. Oh, you already got engaged already 2 weeks ago.
Thank
That's
God,
so
I don't
yesterday.
have to kiss frogs anymore.
And like kids love chasing around frogs.
Yeah.
Like that, you said like they're cute, and I just remember because Hot Dog Guy mentioned catching frogs. I remember we used to go to the horse pond in Transcona and just try to catch frogs, and then you throw them back.
Sure, yeah.
But I don't know what it is about a frog that makes kids want to chase them.
It's the challenge,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
for
And they're
sure.
kind of slimy, I'm guessing. I don't know. What's the texture of a frog? Are they a little...
A little rubbery feeling, right? A little, yeah, there's a little bit of that. Well, what was it? Toads, you would get warts, they'd say. Remember that was the old...
the myth?
Tale, the old myth?
Was golfing with, this is on the text line, was golfing with my 9-year-old nephew at Shooters. He started chasing a frog on the green. I had to tell him to cut it out. We have a foursome behind us. Stop chasing frogs.
Especially on the green, you don't want to be tramping around.
Have either of you ever eaten frog legs?
No.
Because isn't that like
delicacy in some
Yeah.
parts of the world, yeah.
It's supposed to taste like chicken.
just like chicken?
I had alligator once, and it tasted like chicken, so
Really?
that's about as close as I've come. I would eat frog legs.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not that adventuresome.
Oh,
as you
you're
know.
kidding.
Yeah. And I don't care if you tell me it tastes like chicken. Chicken is chicken.
The Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
The completely useless question.
Completely useless question.
Useless with a capital Y.
So useless.
Brought to you by Midtown Ford.
Burt Block Party Super Pack Double Dip up for grabs this morning.
It's for 2 out of the 4 nights. You call it whatever you want to do. Thursday, Sunday. Collective Soul on Sunday. Killswitch Engage on Thursday. We're going to put the tag team together for you, okay?
That's awesome. 204-780 City, 780-2484. Joe has the question.
According to a survey, half of men said they pretend to like this while in a relationship with a woman. Half of men have lied their way through this. They just pretend to like this while in a relationship with a woman. Half.
Wow.
All right, let's get out of
There's
here.
some truths that are going to come out in this game.
Yeah. Good morning, City. Go ahead with your guess.
Good morning. Can I go with Vicki, please?
Oh, gosh. How do I know what I've been lied to about?
Well, I mean,
Might come out after, in the breakup. I never like.
Or there might be something you sense your guy doesn't like, even though he pretends to like it.
Okay, let's think about this. How about rom-coms?
No.
Your movies.
No. Yeah,
basically.
yeah, that's a good answer.
Well, I shouldn't say you're not really you're not all rom-coms, Vicki.
No,
You
I
got way
have
more
a
depth
varied
than that.
taste.
But not having the same taste in movies is a good one because guys will bite the bullet sometimes thinking there's going to be a little something down the road.
Or I think that goes both ways too. Women will
Sure.
put up with what they think are bad movies.
I can't even imagine what Stacy's watched.
Oh God!
You know how many of those Jean-Claude Van Damme movies? You only got to watch one.
780 City. Good morning.
Good morning. Can we take Vicki Shea?
Jeez.
According to this survey, half of men said they pretend to like this while in a relationship with a woman.
Cuddling.
Good answer, but no. I bet you that number might be a little higher.
Yeah,
Don't
probably.
like a good cuddle? Oh, man.
Well, only if.
Like depends.
Yeah, depends.
780 City, 780-2484. Hello.
Is there any lifelines left?
Yeah, still a few. Philly, Vicky, or the text line.
Let's go with Philly.
Shopping, clothes shopping with them.
No, not shopping. Good answer.
Okay.
That number must be
We don't
higher
like
than
shopping
half.
with you guys either.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No.
Good thing I don't go shopping very much. Maybe Canadian Tire. You don't like coming to Canadian Tire? No. Hello, City.
They're relatives.
Oh, nice one.
Great answer, but no, not it.
Family sucks.
One more lifeline, I think? Or two?
I think there's
Two.
Yeah. Burt Block Party tickets on the line for 2 nights of the Burt Block Party. Good morning, City.
Morning. Can I get Vicki?
How about their partner's cooking?
How about their partner's cooking?
Yay?
Yeah.
All right. And you acted like you had no clue.
I got there.
Almost like you didn't want to play the game today, Vicky.
Oh, my God.
Half of men said they pretend to like, their girl's cooking while in a relationship with her.
There's only one answer. If you're getting,
Yes.
and it doesn't even have to be your girl. If somebody's cooking for
Yeah.
you,
You
you're
better
not
clean that
critiquing.
plate.
Yeah, you're not critiquing it.
No.
Come on.
You better hope they have a pet.
Come here. Who is this?
Daryl.
Daryl.
Way to go, Daryl.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
There we go. It's back, baby.
Woohoo!
The Price is Right. Shoppers Drug Mart game. 500 smackers.
Could do a lot with that.
They're not handing you cash. It's a GC, but I like saying smackers. Up for grabs. You could do a lot with that at Shoppers.
It's as good as cash.
Today and tomorrow, last 2 days for the Family and Friends event. Okay, save 20% off almost anything in store. That $500 GC, and you take advantage of one of the Family and Friend events on top of it, you could be walking out of there with like a claim to the store.
So we're going to give you 3 products. We're filling up the PJV basket at Shoppers. You got to tell us what the total combined price of those items. This is before taxes and not sale prices.
Right.
So we'll start with you, JoJo.
You know I love to travel, but
You do?
I do. But I don't like the hair dryers that they provide for you in the hotel rooms.
The worst.
You know how
For
much
your
time
luscious mane.
I know. You know how much time I like to spend on my hair. The Dyson Supersonic Travel Hair Dryer. This is the one.
Compact.
This is the one. You can carry it on in your carry-on. Dyson Supersonic Travel Hair Dryer is my item.
Okay.
Excellent.
My item could be used for travel, too. You ever use earbuds?
Yeah.
Any of those?
Yes, all the time.
You ever take them out and they're kind of dirty and maybe a little waxy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross. You want to clean them. So how about the Air Care Cleaning Kit? They've got all these little tools so you could clean your
Oh, good.
ear pods,
Really?
AirPods. Yeah.
I'm waxy. The ears are waxy.
Yeah.
Every
I've had
now
some
and
waxy
then,
moments.
I
sure.
go to the doctor because my ears are plugged, and he has to hose them out of there with like
Yeah.
the pressure washer.
That's
thing.
such a weird process, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pressure washer.
Well, it's like a mini pressure.
No,
one.
I understand.
And then you feel kind of dizzy afterwards because it's your ears.
But
yeah.
man, can you hear good? It's like invigorating. Okay.
Except at home.
Okay, I'll wrap it up here. Here's my product. You could travel with this too. Scalp spray, Sun Bum Scalp Spray, SPF 30, 59 mLs, protecting scalp and hair mist. This delivers, Joe, a lightweight, nourishing mist to help protect your scalp from the sun without weighing down your hair. Works for all hair types.
I've never heard of that.
Me either. That's a gem right there, because how many of us ever remember to spray the top of your hair with sunscreen?
The amount of time I've gotten a burn on my part, yeah.
This could be for you.
This could be for me.
Here's a review. I'll even read a bit of a review. I was worried it would make my hair oily, but it doesn't.
Perfect.
So, what's it called?
It's called Sun Bum Scalp Spray.
Okay.
59 mLs.
Okay, let's do it.
Tell us what the total combined price of those items are before taxes, no sale prices, and you could be getting that $500 GC from Shoppers. Good luck.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicki podcast.
Yeah, we kind of touched on that briefly much earlier this morning. It just came up in like a sidebar conversation, but different candies that like you go into a convenience store and they're just hard for you to say no to. Maybe you had them when you were young and they bring back memories. Fun Dip. You said negatory on the Fun Dip.
Yeah.
And I loved Fun Dip as a kid. It's
Really?
like packets of sugar. You're dipping the candy stick in there.
Is it because of the process that you
I
loved
think so.
it? Yeah.
There was different flavors of the powder, right?
Yeah.
All in
Sure.
one package. It seemed pretty slick.
Yeah.
The candy stick and everything.
What about the push pop where you'd like put your finger and it was kind of a sucker, I guess. And you just push it up as you.
Was it like a ring on your finger? That's.
Oh, that was a different one. The ring
Oh,
pop.
yeah, the ring
Sure.
pop was good.
I always felt so elegant.
That's right.
You know, this was a bad one that shouldn't have probably been around, but I used to love those bubble gum cigarette packages because both my grandfathers smoked, so I wanted to be like them. So
Yeah.
you'd get the one and you could blow the first blow off, would throw out the
powder.
puff, and then it was all gum after yeah, so that was one for me. But we just had a candy bar at my bocce tournament set up, and I've seen it at weddings now, and they have the candy bar set up. So they had all the like jujubes and that kind of stuff. But one I remember as a kid that we used to buy all the time, Swedish red berries. They were like the little,
yes.
they were like jujubes, right? But they looked like raspberries, right?
And the texture of them, I feel like they were a bit softer
Softer.
than the other gummies.
Yeah, so that one brought back memories the other day. But
Those are good.
Sure. I love a fuzzy peach.
Oh, yeah.
do you?
Okay.
Yeah, they're still out there. You can buy them by the bagful now,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
What about Nerds?
Nerds. I definitely remember like pouring them into my hand from the little hole at the top of the box. And then you'd have to get like a bunch in there because they're
Yep.
so small and just like shove them in your face.
And there was 2 flavors, wasn't there, in each box of Nerds?
Sure.
Like one side of the box was one flavor and the other side, I like to know. You go through, like you say, you go through a box like, boom, done, because you had to get so many in your mouth at once.
Oh, at one point you're just taking that box and just pouring it right straight in your mouth.
This one person on the Boston Pizza text line said Big League Chew, and I remember that too because it came like it would look like big wads of like gum in a package, right? It was so good.
What was the flavor on that? Was it a cinnamon? Is that the one that was a
I just
cinnamon?
remember the regular like bubblegum
Just
flavor
regular
itself.
old bubblegum
And you just
flavor.
have this wad in your corner of your mouth like
Trying
you were
to-
Billy Martin, the former manager.
Trying to look like a Major League
Yeah.
Baseball player.
Yeah.
That's basically what the whole deal, like they used to do it with the chew.
Sure.
But, you know.
No tobacco here. It was just gum.
Caramels wrapped individually.
Oh, yeah.
It came up on the Boston
are
Pizza
good.
text line. Astro Pops were awesome. So
Pop
again-
Rocks. How about
Oh,
that?
yeah,
That was
Pop
always
Rocks
a cool
were
thing.
cool, those little packets.
That feeling in your mouth. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good.
They would pop in your
Yeah.
mouth, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. All just basically just high sugar. Your parents didn't want you stuffing your pockets with these different candies.
Yeah, we loved a gimmick though as kids, right? Even like bubble tape. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
You pull it right out.
Yeah, it would lose flavor in about 3 seconds.
yeah.
But the process, you just have more. You have more on the tape.
It's like those bazooka gums. You could like break a tooth while you were biting into them, but they were like
Those
just
are
a couple
terrible.
of. They had a comic
Yeah.
with it.
It's the only thing it
What a
had going
bonus.
for it.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears. Here's what we learned today with Philly Joe and Vicky.
Learned a lot today. Like Seth Jarvis is in town with the Stanley Cup. Tuxedo Community Center.
Yeah, 1 p.m.
1 o'clock. Traffic in that area should be busy enough, but there is construction going on right around that community center. So on both sides of Corridon. So, maybe get there a little bit early. You're going to probably be looking for parking. There's not much parking around the Tuxedo Community Center either. So
Be a lot of photos making the rounds on social media with the cup and Mr. Jarvis. Vicky's anniversary at 92.1 City is tomorrow, which makes it the anniversary of PJV. 1 year. One glorious year.
That's exciting.
Thinking about picking up a carrot cake today to celebrate with the cream cheese icing.
Perfect.
That's your
I
favorite.
could get on board with that.
Vicky
Definitely
likes
up
it.
there, yeah.
Joe and I both like it as well. So it's
Do you
you can't miss.
like a carrot cake, Joe?
I love a carrot cake.
Okay. Wasn't sure if you
The
go
argument
for it.
always has been raisins or walnuts or neither
Oh,
for some people.
neither.
No
Neither?
walnuts?
No.
Can you find it without raisins and
Oh,
walnuts?
yeah. Yep.
Okay, I'll go looking
Oh,
after
now,
the show.
Now the job got harder.
Could you make one fresh without raisins or
You
walnuts?
weren't this picky a year ago, Vicky.
How things change, eh?
And the anniversary of the race of the century is on Thursday.
It's a big week.
13th.
All the contestants from that race are letting us know and reminding us about that anniversary. That was so much fun. Joe has an infestation of frogs on his lawn. No, had one. One frog.
Hadn't seen a lot of frogs in a long time, but we're getting a lot of people telling us that in their areas, mostly outside the city, a lot of them this year.
Yeah.
I wonder with all the rain and everything else that we had early on in the year, if that makes a difference when it comes to frogs. I don't know.
Good on Christy for avoiding it with the lawnmower.
She did a good job.
Yeah.
That poor thing was playing its own game of Frogger with the lawnmower.
Yeah.
Winnipeg Seabears, kudos. They've advanced to the League Championship Series starting Wednesday in Brampton. Then Game 2, Saturday at Canada Life Center. And if necessary, Game 3, also in Winnipeg on Sunday.
As I mentioned, it's Asper Brother versus Asper Brother. Len owns the Brampton Honey Badgers, and of course, David owns the Seabears.
That's wild. I didn't know that till this morning.
Yeah, and I believe it was Len that mentioned to David in the first case about putting a team in this league. And he basically said, David, you're living in Winnipeg right now. You go ahead. Len lives in Toronto. So, and here we go. Now they're in the final.
I'm glad they did it. The Seabears have been so much fun from like the moment they started up that franchise. Half of men pretend to enjoy their partner's cooking.
Yes.
Beggars can't be choosers, I think is the expression.
And let me just say, it has to be a convincing. Like your wife or your partner will sniff it out.
Yeah.
If it's sort of if you're just trying to fool her into believing that you liked it.
You can't go too big, you can't go too small. Yeah.
And you can't drop like it's really good. I mean, I might have gone a little lighter on the blank, or what if you tried it this way? Don't do that.
You cannot.
No, you'll get trapped into an ugly situation.
And then you'll be cooking dinner.
Yeah. What about, here's another one. Free tips with Philly this morning. My mom used to do this when she made it. Don't ever do that one either. That's what we learned today.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City weekday morning 6 to 10.